let's talk about New England, bro. I'm gonna go and keep it a buck. The way these niggas playing, looking like they might can go 16-0. Do you think that's possible? Or you think that's not possible? You damn right it's possible. Do you think they're going to do it?
I mean,
with a 48-year-old Brady.
With the
they're doing it so far.
No, I mean these next 6 games is gonna tell everything for New England. I mean, with the schedule they have, it's really all about. I mean, this Cleveland game, I mean, Cleveland's kind of depleted. They been getting their ass whooped. I don't see Cleveland mustering enough to come to fucking New England and pull something off. But the next 3 games, I mean, the next 6 games all together, you got the Cleveland Browns, you got the Ravens, the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the Texans.
Cowboys gonna get them.
And then you got the Chiefs. Fuck out of here. The Cowboys have no fucking chance.
Gonna get that
Cowboys have no chance coming to Gillette Stadium. We can talk about that in just a second if you'd like to. Okay. But I mean, to me, do I think they can go 16-0? Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. I mean, like I said, I believe they can beat Cleveland. I don't know who would believe that they couldn't beat Cleveland. This Baltimore game, I think Bill Belichick's gonna take Lamar Jackson's legs out from under him and make him become a passer, which is gonna cause him to make mistakes and play from behind. They're not gonna allow Lamar Jackson to beat them getting big chunks of yards down the field. They're gonna make him earn his big chunks either from Mark Ingram or from him passing the ball. But the goal is not to just completely take him where he can't run. It's to get them from playing behind. When I say take his legs,
Who's at home?
They're in Baltimore. But when I say take his legs from up underneath them, I'm saying make it to where it's a come from behind game. They have to get on top of them early. Like if they make Baltimore play from behind, which they've been doing half the season, their first half hasn't been very good. Like, so it's all about the first half. If they can come in and clip them in that first half, it's gonna be hard for them to come from behind against fucking New England. Like the Eagles game, unless they fucking get Angels in the secondary or some shit like that, like, you know what I'm saying, the Angels in the outfield, like I don't see them being able to stop, you know what I'm saying, like
especially how Dallas just did that.
Yeah, so I don't see. I'm not gonna say it's a dub because it's in Philly. No. See, but the thing is, they're still one game from. The thing is, Philly's playoff hopes are on being better than the Cowboys. So winning these fucking games where they're not playing the Cowboys are big because all they got to do is win more of those games than the Cowboys and then beat the Cowboys and tie the fucking shit up, and then that's when you got a tiebreaker. So, I mean, shit. To me, that's gonna be a tough game because they got gotta win. Like within the next 3 weeks, they gotta win.
Who you got next?
I mean, shit, they got the Cowboys.
Okay,
Cowboys, that's fucking dubs. That is dubs.
Nah, ain't no dub, bro. That's why they're gonna fall short. Dubs. Dallas is gonna beat them, bro. I told you that I'm borderline Cowboy fan.
Go ahead. This ain't even with me. It's not even fans. It's football. I love the Patriots, but it's football. Fact of the matter is, bro, like Bill Belichick he takes away what's the best part of you when you win. And the best part of Dallas's games when they win is when Dak Prescott shows the fuck out. So, but when Dak Prescott shows out is when Ezekiel Elliott has over 100 yards. So the thing they're gonna do is stack the box. Stack the box. You got one-on-one. You got one-on-one with safety help with Gilmore and fucking Cooper. Gilmore's gonna keep Cooper out the end zone. He ain't gotta shut him down. He ain't even gotta keep him under 100 yards. Keep him out the end zone. Other than that, they depended on Gallup and Randall Cobb to score touchdowns, and that's not gonna fucking work, bro. Like,
let me tell you something. Do you not know what this game would mean to Dallas? This would be their Super Bowl. This would be a signature win. How the fuck would
this be the Super Bowl? Their Super Bowl should be fucking winning the division and get to the playoffs. They've never beat Brady,
exactly, bro. So we gotta, this would be a signature win for them and for Coach. What's his name? Garrett.
I don't want him to have a signature win. They need to get him out of there anyway.
So this is why I can see Dallas playing real hard. And
who gives a fuck about you playing real hard, bro? The thing about it is the New England Patriots have the #1 defense for a reason, and the fucking Dallas Cowboys struggle against teams with lackluster defense, bro. They just struggled against the damn New York Jets, and the Patriots done put up 70 unanswered points on the Jets.
While we on Dallas, let me segue into this. While we on Dallas, are these niggas good or not?
To me, hell yeah, they're good.
I can't, bro.
But it's the coaching. I'm not saying it's not talent, bro. They have the talent, bro. They have put it like this.
Why they don't have the wins?
They have arguably the best wide receiver in the league, Cooper. Without Antonio Brown.
Arguably.
Without Antonio Brown in the league, ain't too many players you can say that's better than him numbers wise. He's put up the numbers and he's younger than most of them. So you got Ezekiel Elliott. There's no better running back than Ezekiel Elliott. The numbers prove that. And then I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott. Like, I don't see what everybody else sees. But according to the NFL and analysts, he's put up numbers. He's put up, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers' ass numbers since he's been in the league. So everybody's saying he's one of the top tier quarterbacks. So you got a top tier quarterback, top tier running back, top tier receiver. You got a Hall of Fame tight end who can get you 3 to 5 yards when you fucking need it. And you got a defense. You got Van Der Esch, you got Jalen Smith, you got a secondary. I mean, you got a defensive line, and then you got people like Sean Lee coming off the bench. So, I mean, you got a team, bro.
Yeah,
you got a kicker kicking 63-yard field goals. But to me, the problem is gonna always be the coaching. It's the organization.
It has to be something because they are inconsistent, bro. How do you lose to the Jets? You know what I mean? Every time I get high on Dallas, they do Dallas shit. You know what I mean? I don't understand.
But
bro.
the Jets made it a passing game. The Jets made it a tough game. The Jets made it to where they put the pressure on them. They took them out there.
I'll tell you the difference, man. I feel like Dallas ain't about that life because look, and I tell you, when you a good team, you about that life. You see what the Jets, you see when they played them goddamn Patriots, you see what happened? You see what happened, man?
But it's about matchups.
New England is about that life.
It's about matchups, bro, and that's why
Dallas
I say
never been about that life.
No. It's not about the Cowboys though. But listen, it's about. Reason I say it's about coaching the organization. Listen to what Sam Darnold said. Sam Darnold fucking said he's seen ghosts playing the Patriots. That's because Bill Belichick's whole game plan is to take away who the fuck you think is your important player.
That nigga cold.
Sam Darnold came back and ripped the Cowboys up, and they was excited about his ass, and that's who they took out the game. They fucked his head up, and that's what they gonna do to Dak Prescott. It's not that Dallas is not good, but when they play the Patriots, they're just not gonna look like a good team, bro. But you can't tell me if they get into the playoffs outside of the one team that I don't feel like the Cowboys ever will have a chance with, it's Aaron Rodgers. I don't think they'll ever be able to fuck with Aaron Rodgers. For some reason, Aaron Rodgers is their fucking kryptonite.
Yeah.
If they run into the playoffs, that's why I say winning their division is a big deal. But running into them in the playoffs is, I say, one of their main concerns. But outside of that, I mean, I give them a chance with anybody in the fucking NFC. I don't think they're not a trash team to me, bro. They're stacked. They have everything a good team needs, bro. It's just all about play calling and timing and when to do shit, bro. That's all it is with them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just confused because 1 minute I'm thinking they got Super Bowl aspirations, and the next minute the same old fucking.
I mean, it can happen. But that's what that division is about. When the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl, they weren't the number one team in the fucking NFC.
They was not.
When the Giants won the Super Bowl, they were fucking 8-8. They crept into the Super Bowl and beat the undefeated Patriots. So it's not about what they do right now any fucking way. So the Cowboys got what it takes. So it's just about what happens on it. The fact that Ezekiel Elliott can go for 200 any night, or Cooper can go 150, or Dak Prescott could actually connect on a pass that's leading a receiver, or not just a super wide open ass pass. If he can throw somebody the fuck open every now and again, they're unstoppable, bro.
Dak has made some good throws this season.
But to be wanting 140 fucking million, you're gonna need more than a few good throws, buddy. I mean, you're looking very fucking 90 million-ish right now, bro. I'm trying to tell you, looking real 90 million. It's over 6 years, and I'm gonna spread it out through 6.
Oh shit!
You looking real running back. You looking real running back contractors right now. Shit, you talking about? Nah, but I mean, he gonna get his money because he gonna get his money because the measuring stick is Carson Wentz, and he having a trash ass season. So he not having. Well, I ain't gonna say trash.
I don't believe in that nigga, man.
He's not having a good season. So that's always been Dak's measuring stick is Carson Wentz, because he was the top picker in that part of that draft.
He was overhyped. Wentz is overhyped, bro. I'm tired of this overhypeness that's going on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they haven't been healthy all the way. Secondary is their problem, bro. If they can find some kind of way before next week to boost their secondary, and so I was hoping they pulled off that Jalen Ramsey some kind of way, you know what I'm saying, to boost their secondary, but that's really all they missing is secondary.
Okay, so check. So give me a surprise team who you didn't expect, you didn't see them coming this year, that's here, that has arrived.
I mean, well, I ain't gonna say that arrived, but one team that I didn't expect to be good, and that's actually I feel like it's gonna be real good, is gonna be the Colts. When Andrew Luck retired, I ain't think Indianapolis would be able to
they got that
be on top of the division. You know, Jacoby Brissett is balling. So I mean, it's not about him being an MVP type of player or a Pro Bowl type of player. It's about him not fucking losing the game, and that's what he doing. They got a hell of an offensive line. So he's reaping the benefits of that shit. And I mean, he got
You know what
speed.
the record is right now?
Yeah, they're 4-2 right now.
Wow, that is.
Yeah, on top of their division. Yeah, they're
I think
first
any
place in that
motherfucker
division.
take that after they heard Luck
Andrew
retire.
Luck retires, what I'm saying.
I take 4-2 on my birthday. I take 4-2.
And if I'm not, I can't remember. I don't think they played Houston yet. I have to check. I don't know if they played Houston.
Another squad you gotta watch out
But
for.
that's the main team in their division that they have to worry about is Houston.
So I would say a surprise team for me would be San Francisco.
I did not see them coming out the gate like this. It's like an overnight success, you know what I'm saying, from what I seen last year. I'm shocked. I'm like, God damn, like these niggas undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, yeah, I like.
Come on, bro, you gotta think about it. Like, if you had to put some money on it and you had to pick a team that would be undefeated at what is it, week 7, week 6, whatever, at this juncture of the season, that team would not be San Francisco at all. You know what I mean? So that's
Why I'm surprised. Like I would have had San Francisco being undefeated at this point. So
I mean, put it like I'm
impressive.
gonna put it to you like this. You saying that, but I'm just as impressed with them as I am impressed with Buffalo's 5-1. Put it to you like this. I'm gonna put it to you. I'm gonna put it to you like this.
Definitely
like,
impressive.
I'm not as impressed with 49ers being undefeated is what I'm saying, because I don't see that the first Buccaneers, that first win. I don't see the Buccaneers. I mean, Buccaneers is not a.
Even though Jameis is playing like Jameis now.
And then you beat Cincinnati the next game, and then you barely beat Pittsburgh, and we know Pittsburgh has been
Pittsburgh ain't Pittsburgh this
top 10 lottery pick
Pittsburgh
type
is definitely
playing.
not Pittsburgh this year.
And then you beat Cincinnati. You beat the brakes off. I mean, not Cincinnati, but Cleveland. You did beat the brakes off Cleveland. I give you that. You 2 weeks in a row, you had good wins. You had Cleveland.
I see what you're saying.
2 of their wins were Cleveland and LA. They beat Cleveland and LA by big margins. Like they completely dominated Cleveland and LA on defense. But you know, outside of those 2 wins, what did that make them? What, they're 6-0? Outside of those 2 wins, bro, like 4 of them are,
okay, I see.
you know what I'm saying, lower tier
you're
teams.
questioning
Like,
the strength of
so
schedule.
like, but this the rest of their schedule coming up. I mean, later on towards the, you know what I'm saying, like, and I can see them even. I mean, they can even reach 9 or 8-0. Their next, I mean, they ain't gonna have a tough game. I mean, Carolina's not really a tough game. No Cam Newton. They're overusing McCaffrey, so I don't see that being a tough game for 49ers with their defense because they use McCaffrey too much. And then they got the Cardinals, and then they got the Seahawks, and then they got the Cardinals again. So as long as you can beat the Seahawks, if you can pull out a win in Seattle, in San Francisco against Seattle, you got the Cardinals twice in 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 2 definite ass wins for them, bro. Like Arizona's not beating San Francisco. But then towards the end of the season, you got Green Bay, the Ravens, the Saints, the Rams, the Seahawks again at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? The end of their season is gonna be a lot tougher. So you can win 8, you can go 8-0 and lose 6 of them last 8 or 5 of them last 8, and
it'd be a whole different
scenario.
shit, you'll be a playoff team, but you might not even be home field. You know what I'm saying? So, but I like the team. I just don't think they're that big of a surprise to me. They got a good roster, so.
So like, how you feel about Baker Mayfield? Like as a whole,
fuck Baker Mayfield, man. That's how I feel about Baker Mayfield. Fuck Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield's a cool football player, but it's fuck Baker Mayfield because he got too much hype. He got too much fucking fuck you type attitude, bro. Like, and he doesn't produce. Like he was too celebrated before he fucking produced any type of wins.
Is he like Johnny Manziel 2.0?
No, he's better. He's not fucking.
No, I mean as far as
I'm talking about
Johnny. No, well,
I like Johnny.
I'm talking about
Johnny's
as
attitude
far as
wasn't
lifestyle. As far as
no. Johnny's
going down the same path.
No, I don't think they're going down the same path. He's not going down like Johnny went down a stupid ass path. But Johnny's attitude as far as against people, I don't think Johnny's attitude towards people was as fucked up as Baker's. Baker's is cool, but to me he has like an arrogant ass attitude. Like Baker, Johnny Manziel. I said Johnny Mayfield. Johnny Manziel had that fucking I'm a rich ass white boy type of fucking. You know what I'm saying? He had that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like so, but Baker Mayfield is this fucking arrogant ass mix between redneck and fucking rich white boy together. Like I don't know, but he can ball. I'll put it that way. He can ball though. I give it to him.
Yeah, he can hoop.
I tip my hat to him. He can ball. I mean, he can play, but it's fuck Baker Mayfield.